Hello listeners and welcome back. Today we are making, I don't know why I did that. Today we're making something very, very Swedish. It's a really Swedish dish, but I bet they have in other countries under other names. It's called Biff à la Ryd. What? À la Ryd. Biff à la Lindström. I can't even get the name. What's wrong with me? Biff à la Lindström. That's the name of it. We're going to make a vegan version. Ground beef that is mashed up with a sort of onion and capers and beetroot and what else? Oh yes, and pickle. A pickle that's been pickled in brine, not in vinegar. And then sort of just fried. We are going to use beans. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to do this in batches because first we're going to make the patties and we're also going to make some sort of stew to go with them, a carrot stew. And we're going to start by boiling the carrots. You have 800 grams of carrots that I halved and then I halved them. So, I mean, they look like that. And then you put those in a saucepan and then you add 2 deciliters of water. Yes, and I said something wrong. You add 4 deciliters of water. This, you will be adding 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And I think there must be something wrong with I think this needs more water, but we'll start this way. I mean, there's some water there. These are going to be sort of steamed rather than cooked, I guess. So let's start with the patties. In a food processor, you add 1 rinsed and dried can of borlotti beans and 1 can of rinsed kidney beans. Oh, you guess what I'm going to do with these? People, I wonder if I've cut these. They said cut them in half and half. So this is how long they are. No, it's supposed to be that big. Damn it. Should I sort of do that? Maybe I should. Yes, let's do that. Let's halve them again. Let's halve them again, and then we'll see where we are. Because then we can sort of eat them without cutting. At least now they have a sort of fair chance to sort of get, well, more than just steamed, right? And just blitz. And the beans turn into something that looks like, I don't know, ice cream? Yeah, ice cream with, something's gone wrong to it. And then you add 1.5 deciliters of rolled oats. And then you blitz again. And then you dump this into a bowl. And into this bowl you pour half yellow onion finely chopped, 1 pickled, but that special pickle that's not been pickled in. This has to be pickled in brine. And then a deciliter of chopped up beetroot, and then 2 tablespoons of capers. And my capers were of the jumbo size, so I had to cut them up. But otherwise, if you have small capers, never mind. I'm not sure if I said pickled beetroot, but it's supposed to be pickled beetroot, and you are supposed to add 1 tablespoon of the pickle juice to it, and a teaspoon of salt. Now mix, and easiest way, chopsticks. La vie en rose. Yeah, that's a joke. And when you mixed it, you add 1 teaspoon of white pepper. And you do it in stages just to make sure that you sort of mix it thoroughly. Of all the vegan food I've cooked, my least favourite is sort of frying patties, because you never know if there's going to be perfect patties and it's sort of really easy to flip, or if it's just going to be a mess. I've experienced both. So I'm going to start with just sort of scooping in, and hopefully it'll turn out to the best. Second choice is to sort of put them in one of these and sort of mold them, And then I have a great hack. I do that and then I put them half a minute in the microwave to sort of let it set. Yeah, but we'll start with none of the hack. You go, and then you sort of flip it. Can you see that? My excellent flipping skills. People, I think we're going to be okay. There's no need for microwaving or shaping. They sort of, well, looks promising. So the carrots are almost done, so I'm going to turn up the heat and let them sort of simmer, because I'm going to fry all the patties before I start doing that sort of stewy thing that I'm going to do to that. So I'm just going to try to put one of those patties in the microwave to see if there's a difference. Because I flipped that one and a piece of it fell off. So, and it's sort of, they are kind of wet. You don't want this in a, can you see the sort of, that they move when you pat them? You want them to firm up. So let's pretend that this one is done, although it's sort of, it's more like sort of thick pancakes than they are patties. This one being in the microwave for 2 hours. Oh fuck, that's hot. 2 minutes. So I'm going to put that onto that and see if there's a difference. Okay people, we have a winner. This one is one of those that have not been in the microwave, so can you see it's sort of falling apart. This one, been in the microwave. Fantastic. So 1 minute in the microwave, as Nigella says. And these shitty burgers will sort of look that fantastic. I think the other kind of burgers or patties that sort of just they guzzle up all the oil. You put oil in the pan and they sort of sweep it up. No, not sweep it up, like a sponge. They sponge it up. Now it's time to drain the carrots, mainly because we need the saucepan. So in a saucepan you melt 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. Then into the butter you add half the chopped up onion. The other half, the first half, is in this sort of the batter, I guess. This is going to get fried till it's translucent. When the onion is sort of translucent, you powder over 2 tablespoons of flour. And this is a really good way to do it because you don't want any lumps. Then you pour 2 deciliters of vegan milk and 2 deciliters of vegan cream into one of these measuring cups. And now you will be adding this a little at a time using a whisk. Starting to look like mashed potatoes. And to this you add a teaspoon of salt. Everything's been a teaspoon of salt today. And you whisk away. And when this has turned, well, sort of a bechamel sauce, I guess, you just add the carrots without splashing yourself or your gorgeous kitchen. Oh, well done. So now we are ready. We're just gonna put, so it's supposed to be 2 vegan sort of patties. I guess I made them smaller, but thank God they wouldn't have stuck together otherwise. So a plate, we're going to plate them. 1, 2, 3, and then some of this gorgeous. So I guess this carrot thing is instead of potatoes. If they serve them today, people would sort of go, well, why aren't there any potatoes? But this comes from a time when you didn't have potatoes every day, or rice, or pasta. Oh, this looks good. Jag so hungry now. Hungry. Är så hungrig. Okay, people, here we go. Vegan Biff alla Lindström. Good. Kind of bland, but most Swedish food is bland. And now, sort of bit of sauce. Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's not good, if you know what I mean. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe and tell all your friends and family and lovers how fantastic I am, and tell them to watch me as well.